from what I understand, the majority of things will be completely randomized, which will definitely keep everything more fresh than, you know, running the same map with this optimal route and everything. Having more RNG elements will definitely
I just don't get why there's not PvP in the game.
That everybody was doing. That after doing
if they add PvP, it'll just be like
solved the game already within a few hours. In the network test, we ended up facing like maybe 2 or 3.
It'll be like
I know that Gladius is at the end. It's obviously a brand new boss.
Dark and Darker.
Centipede Demon, and I don't know if there's anything else that's like brand new off the top of my head. So I imagine obviously in the full game we'll have more new mobs or old ones reintroduced and stuff. Even
it should be 3-player multiplayer. You kill each other to be able to have a chance of killing the bosses that drop better gear.
So for example, the Draconic Tree Sentinel fight that we're having at the moment with his 2 cavalrymen, they did, even though they brought back old mobs, the old bosses that you're fighting though, some of them have brand new moves. So for example, right there, you can see him flying. He never did that before. So even when you go, oh look, okay, something I fought before, there's still this element of, wait a minute, they have this brand new move in there, or a few moves. The Tree Sentinel's got this flying explosion attack thing where he like disappears, kind of like a dragon, which is really cool. Got like lightning and everything. And speaking of lightning, you can see even in the gameplay where there are some rewards and stuff that you get that are clearly like insanely good, which is really part of like the whole roguelike thing anyway. On certain runs, you just get some really, really powerful stuff. And I think it's okay that it is powerful. Although this is a little bit different from roguelikes, where roguelikes you can kind of go almost infinitely, depending on whichever one you're playing anyway. So even when you get a super overpowered thing, eventually you'll be overcome. At some point you will be overcome. In this game, it is a limited amount of days that you ended up having. So when you end up getting really, really powerful,
I gotta collect their
this final boss is absolutely fun. But maybe in the full game we can have some new elements where instead of 3 days, it could be 5 days, 10 days, maybe an infinite day kind of thing to see how far you can go. I highly doubt that they would do like a leaderboard or anything like that. Also, another thing is I never got to play the game solo. The network.
Why will they not add a leaderboard if they're making it multiplayer?
Server connection and stuff. So I couldn't get a solo game in. I don't know how the scaling is in comparison, but I will say that in duo, I had more success in duo as opposed to the trios where everything is fully scaled. Now, maybe trio was just a little bit more difficult because I had to worry about picking other people up more often. And whenever you're duo, it's just you as a good player and another good player, and you don't really have to worry about getting each other up nearly as often. I've had full games where start to finish, I didn't go down one single time. I really do enjoy the aspect of this game. I mentioned it in another video before, but I didn't even ponder this before the game even came out. But I actually really enjoy how much skill expression there is in this style of game. Because obviously in the original Elden Ring and all the other Souls games, people can play the game however they want. There's always been this whole discussion about like your playthrough isn't legitimate because you didn't play with one hand behind your back, you're not level 1, you're using an overpowered weapon.
Oh my god, dude.
More randomized.
Not soul sweats.
Immediately go and get your Bloodhound Fang, your Rivers of Blood, your Blast Blade, all that stuff. You just kind of get what you get. And yeah, of course, you're gonna end up getting powerful stuff, that's part of the fun, but you can't